You think you can escape Misandry. You were wrong. There's no arena or hobby that you can go to now. I'm going to show you instances of misandry in just the commonplace world that you live in. So we'll get to it. Wrestling still very popular. You only need to hear the first 20 seconds of what I'm playing.
That your guy, the one you're gonna take up for, thinks that I can't put over a woman based on her accomplishments being a champion, but no, it's gotta be about the TNA, right? It means I wanna get in her pants. This incel, this is your guy?
There you go. Incel has become this ingrained in society now. Just any guy they want to spit on, they throw it out. It doesn't mean what it used to mean. All these guys will get laid once in a while. I know the heel is being a heel, but the fact that he's using this term now shows you it's now a part of the zeitgeist. And it's just the new N-word. Now, here is this streamer, and he gets this crude group he's dealing with. He's playing the nurse. They're getting their butts whipped, and they're not liking it. And listen to how they treat him. He's a very polite, good guy, by the way.
Pick me up! This is a bullshit, pathetic ass, no skill ass, daddy tickles his asshole type of motherfucker, bruh.
Because he comes off as a bit effeminate, or whatever you want to call it. They're calling this is worse than motherfucker now. I mean, that used to be the bottom pile. Now his father's tickle his ass. So that's brutal and entirely unnecessary. Let's see. We'll start it here, and it gets only worse.
And then you had the nerve to say GG's to me? Then he said that's bunker. Dude, what are you in a ninth grade? Where are you getting these? Where are you getting these words from? That's bonker. That's bonker. What?
No, he lives in his mother's basement. Do you see how fucking fruity he is in his fucking live cam fucking picture?
You streaming right now?
Yes, I went to his stream.
Yeah, so if he comes off as not masculine, he must live in his mother's basement. Masculinity, everyone, just means he's a good servant to the opposite sex. That's all it means. That's all masculine means. It's good. So if someone calls me a masculine man, I want to punch him in the face.
And he was talking about we deserved it because we gen rushed him, blah, 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 blah. Listen here, dick writers. I was calling him Fruit Loop and everything, man. That motherfucker had me pissed off with his little gay self. Just saying.
He looks like he's fucking, what, 30? Living in his mom's
He's
basement.
probably like a 30-year-old virgin that never has fucking seen a pussy in his life.
In his life. Sorry to cut off there. I just want to say, you notice how it doesn't make any sense? He's gay, but he hasn't seen a pussy. Why would he see a pussy if he's gay? And notice the homophobia. Like I said before in other videos, homophobia is just man bashing. All you gay men, I have to tell you this, the gay slur has not died and never will. Even people in the LGBT will no doubt use the gay smash on you. If you don't satisfy a woman in any way, you're gay. So it's not said in a positive manner. Even gay is same with unmasculine. It just means you don't serve women well. You're not being my little servant boy.
Life except a pocket pussy, and you know, just stating
30-year-old
facts.
virgin who's never seen a pussy in his life.
Well, if he's gay, then he wouldn't, would he? I don't know what his orientation actually is, but if he's gay, of course he wouldn't see a pussy. What happened to all the proud gay men saying, yeah, I ride dick all day?
Except for maybe a pocket pussy, she said.
Hey,
It's
truth is true, bro.
Her gamer tag's Miss Lady Rage for a reason.
Blow them off. Thank you, Dragon. I'm sorry, y'all. I got worked up over that. It's my fault that I got worked up. I always preach. I preach. Don't let people get to you. but someone got to me tonight.
You see, this guy has some real integrity. And what he's about to say here is a little bit important to me too.
So I was hurt. Oh my god, I dodged a bullet. I dodged a bullet. These guys are unbelievably homophobic and hateful. Yikes. Mad.
Yeah, to give Pro Male Vendetta credit, he mentioned this to me when we were watching this. He said, notice that he notices the homophobia, but not the misandry. The homophobia is used to attack him because he's a man. Notice homophobia drops away completely when lesbians are involved. You know, completely. So, I mean, this is the problem with men too, is that misandry is so standard in our lives from the time we're young that we don't recognize misandry. That's why we're only hearing the name for it recently. In this, you know, I haven't heard of the word until the last 5 years, maybe. Guys don't recognize the misandry. We're just so used to abuse. But so guys have to jump to some other shield and say homophobia. So the point of this video is to say, look, this is live streaming. There's the wrestling. All of them have misandry now at levels that, you know, that they always had it in there, but they're at new levels, new highs, and it's only going to get worse. So there's no escaping misandry. That's why it has to be shut down. That's why men have to be standing up for themselves as a sex, not merely as a man with a sexual orientation, with a sex, as a sex. You know, men, it's sad, but men in the past stood up for their sexual orientation and marched in the street, but they refused to stand up as their identity as men. Just men, period. Not workhorses, not as army vets, not as, a union against the corporate man, just as a sex. That's what needs to happen now. That's the revolution that needs to happen. Okay, so enough of this. Goodbye, everyone.